everyone, welcome back to the homestead. Today the boys were out bow hunting, so Loretta and I decided to have a girls' day, and one of our favorite things to do is go Amish store shopping. So I thought we would show you what types of things we get when we go to the Amish store, Bent and Dent type stores as well. Now we try to provide most of our own food. We have our own cow, we have chickens, we raise our own meat, we have big gardens, all that stuff. But we can't do everything. Of course, we do have to shop a little bit. We try not to go to big box stores. We try to do most of our shopping is like Amish and discount places, just to make the dollar stretch a little farther. So we try to avoid seed oils and try to get organic, but doesn't always happen. So let me show you what we got today. All right, Loretta has decided we're going to start on this side of the table. Let's start over here. We got these mandarin orange cups. Now they look disgusting, right? Like the first time we opened one up, I threw it away because I was like, oh no, they're bad. They're terrible. Actually real mandarin orange juice. That's all it is. So it's just 100% juice. So we don't normally get things like this, the single serving thing. It's not our ideal or not our typical thing. They're expensive. They're usually packed with junk, but it's a nice little treat. And these weren't expensive at all. They were $5.50 for a box. And let's see, there are, how many? 6 packs of 4 in each box. So it's just a nice little treat for the kids. We get some of those too. Here we got some, that was at a Amish discount store. This was at a Bent and Dent type store. Espresso roast, whole bean coffee. We like whole bean coffee, and this is just a good price. We may or may not like it, but we're not picky, so we eat it. We'll eat it. Then we have some tea. I just thought that sounded really good. We tend to drink a little bit of tea, not a ton, but the kids like it too. That was from a discount store as well. We don't have this separated by stores because it was pointless. We have some Country Dijon mustard. We have 4 and then, or 3 and then 1 just regular Dijon. They were 4 for $1. So that's a great deal. Now some of this, let's see, this is 4/6/24. It's a little expired. Oh my goodness, it's fine. No big deal. Expiration dates are not, it's not like bad right away. And we use this a lot for making our own mayonnaise. And of course, just for whatever else things we need mustard for. This was a big find for us. We don't tend to get many crackers or anything anymore because everything has everything has seed oils. And oh, there, Loretta opened up a box, so that's what they look like. But these are just water crackers, and they are, they just have olive oil as their oil, which is wonderful. So this is, again, a nice little treat, and they were $1/4 a piece. So heck yeah. And they're not, most of them are not even expired, actually. And if they are, they're only expired by a couple months. So that is awesome. This is another little treat. These were chocolate covered peanuts. We do have gun deer season coming up, and it's nice to have pack little snack bags, and I thought this would be nice for that. So yeah, it was repackaged, so no, I don't exactly know what the ingredients are, but it's okay. We do our best. And another thing that was not, it's probably not the best, and these are only like $1, so that's why I'm like, oh, this is a good deal. These are semi-sweet chocolate chips, and again, they probably aren't like the highest quality, but for random baking, they're fine. We do our best, and sometimes we don't get the highest quality, and that's okay. We do our best. All right, let's go to the non-food. We'll get that. Oh, Loretta is so proud of her nail polish. That is like,
it's an ocean.
It was like $1/4, so yay for cheap nail polish. I got some tincture, herbal wormer. It's life. We live on a farm. Sometimes you have to do this. It's wise to do that. We'll try that one out. Let's see. Oh, the canning lids. This was like my score of the day. One thing that's fun about doing like discount shopping and stuff is sometimes you find like just the best deals and you're like, yes, that made my day, made the whole trip worth it. I am loving these superb canning lids. I actually just started using them really recently because I realized I was out of canning lids, and I usually do go to the Amish store. This is an Amish grocery store that I get these from, that I get lids from, and even their regular ball lids are a great price. I want to say it's like $2.79. But I'd run out. And I looked at the regular store and they're so expensive, and I was like, there's got to be a better option. So long story short, I did my research. I found Superb, because let me be honest, if you can as much as I do, which is like clear near 1,000 jars a year, you don't want junk lids that are going to fail. So I found this brand, great reviews, and I was like, all right, I'm going to try it. I had ordered them on Amazon, and it was way cheaper than Ball, and I love them. They were so good. They're so much sturdier. Their seal is so loud. I'll show you this is so much thicker. The rubber is so much thicker, and I just think they're awesome. So I was delighted to see that my Amish store I guess I gotta flip that over. The Amish store that I go to had these for 5 dozen for $8.50. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Way cheaper than even on Amazon, which I can't remember how. I got 120 for $32 or something around there. And
yeah, 300.
And then I have 300 lids total here between wide and regular mouth. I won't use them all this year, but I'll have a good start for next year because I'm almost done canning, or I'm getting close. I think I figured out it was around $1.70 a dozen, so way cheaper. Super, super excited for that. I will definitely go back and get those again. Just soap because we ran out, and that was the cleanest one I could find. And these were super cheap rings. They were I think I got 24 for $1.50. So I can always use rings because they do get rusty after a while of using them. So it was time to grab some of those. All right, on to more food. We're done with non-food. This was some organic pasta. Again, this was, when we look for pasta, we look for something that it's not always organic, but I want it to just be wheat and water usually. That's all I want it to be. And so that's not always easy to find. So I found 3 rotini, and I found these ones are whole wheat fusilli. And I can't remember. They are Durham, organic whole wheat Durham. And then this one was tagliatelle. I'm sure I said that wrong, but that one was not organic, but it was 75 cents. Yay for that. And then these are not organic, and they have all the junk that I don't like, the added vitamins and minerals. But orzo pasta is fun, and I really wanted to make something with orzo, and I didn't find any cleaner ones. But again, we are not perfect. That's okay. All right, next. This is a great find. All of our cookies this year are going to be green, right, Loretta?
Yeah.
Everything's going to be green because it was the only color they had. Not really, but this really was the only color they had, but we will get different colors. But this is decorating sugar with no artificial dyes for $1.50. Yes, please. So we got 2 of those. Then we have some non-GMO yellow popcorn from the Amish, 10 pounds for $6.50. We love popcorn. I absolutely love popcorn, popped popcorn, but we also use this for making cornmeal, so our cornbread or anything like that. I grind yellow popcorn, so the best cornbread ever. Then we have this just panela. This is organic and unrefined cane sugar, and this stuff is stinking expensive, and our Benton had it for 5 pounds for $9.95. So this is a really high quality good cane sugar, and I actually have a few bags that I'd gotten last time, so I should be set for sugar for a very, very, very long time, because we also use honey and maple syrup, so we don't use a ton of this. We also use sucanat, so, but it's just good to have on hand, and it's a little bigger granules, but that's okay. And when does it expire? It's expired by a couple months, but no big deal. It'll be just fine. Then let's move on to spices. So the Amish store that we go to has really excellent deal on spices, and there's bay leaves. So I've got enough for a lifetime. Actually not, because I love making soup, and I'm going to be making a lot of bone broths and stuff. So yay for bay leaves. Granulated garlic. I really debated on getting 2 of these because we love garlic. I do have tons of whole cloves garlic from our garden, but sometimes it's nice just to throw in some granulated, so that should last us for a little bit. Some onion, some sesame seeds, some cinnamon sticks. I do need to make, I have some, but I need to make some more elderberry syrup, and I just want to make sure I had enough, and this is a great price. And some black pepper, which almost exploded. It got squished, and luckily the lid stayed on, because that would have been a mess. So
I don't think you, I think you'll only have half of it left.
yeah, it would have been a disaster in the van. We would have been sneezing the whole way home. All right, and some yeast. I always grab at least one of these and have it as a backup. When I open, this is vacuum sealed very well. It'll stay in storage for a long time. When I open it, I put it in a quart jar and in my freezer, and then it stays fresh. But we go through a lot of these a year because we make all of our own bread products. Oh, one more thing, and sea salt. We have, last time I went there, I got 25 pounds of Redmond's real salt for a whale of a deal. It was like mismarked, and they honored it, and I took advantage of that. And so we have tons and tons of Redmond's, which what we use for pretty much everything. But I'm curing some hams and bacons, so I just got some more of this, so I don't have to use up my Redmond's for that. And all right, on to the cold stuff.
The dairy.
The dairy and cold stuff. We got plain milk, or plain whole milk yogurt, and this, I want to make some yogurt with our milk, and this will be a good starter and just good to eat for $1.50. Yes, please. Oh, I missed that. I missed it. I got this. I normally don't buy like a seasoning blend, but for $4, it was really good ingredients, wherever they are. Really clean ingredients, no like natural flavoring or anything like that. No MSG right here. So I thought this would be a nice, it looked like a yummy one for $4. It was a really good deal. This is a little treat, tart cherry, Noosa, and this was a whole 75 cents each. So we got 5 of them. Everyone gets one. Yay!
Yay.
These Organic Valley organic cream cheese, Newfachel cheese, and that not expired till February, and that was like $1.30. That was a great find, or $1.20, I don't remember. Some organic Parmesan cheese grated from the block. I don't know if this has some cellulose in it. I think it does for anti-caking. Yes, it does. So it's not like the best, but it's organic. It's good. We like, it was $1.30. We like making, what will I make out of this? Probably
Spaghetti.
some Alfredo or
Lasagna.
I think we might make some lasagna with some other stuff coming up here. This was a little treat. It's not healthy at all. Little Philadelphia, like, what was it? Cheesecake. It's strawberry cheesecake, individual thing. So not healthy, but you know, we did like 4 hours of shopping. So yay for a treat. This, I love hard salami. It's my favorite deli meat, but we don't drink deli meat, do we? No, we don't eat deli meat very much because it's just got so much junk in it, and it's expensive. So I make deli meat, and actually I just made smoked wild turkey deli meat yesterday, wild turkey breast. But this was only like $2.25, I want to say, which is actually a really good deal. And it doesn't have preservatives, nitrates, artificial ingredients, all that stuff. So I got 3 of those. We'll probably put a couple of them in the freezer, and Mama will snack on those, or the kids. I might let the kids do. Kimchi, authentic kimchi. I just thought that sounded really good. I've been dealing with some gut issues since I've had some medical things that happened this year, and I thought I'm gonna try this. I've always heard it's great. I am very open to trying new things with, eating different things, and so hey, I thought that was a good deal. It's clean ingredients for $1.50. I'll try it out. We eat a lot of and make a lot of sauerkraut, so I thought that would be a good addition. So next we buy big blocks of cheese and shred it and cut it as needed. It is so much cheaper and it's great to have on hand. So this one was $3.49 a pound. I'm kind of kicking myself because it was cheaper at a different place, but that's okay. It wasn't that much cheaper. I should have gotten it at the other one, but no big deal. And then this was Colby Jack 5 pounds for $12.50. This is a really, really good deal. So I got mild cheddar and Colby. And then this was 5 pounds of shredded mozzarella for $12.50. What a deal. I do not normally buy shredded cheese because it's disgusting. I hate shredded cheese. It's always got that nasty stuff on it that prevents it from actually melting well, but this doesn't. This is literally just shredded cheese. So heck yeah. So I will portion this out and a lot will go in the freezer. We do sometimes make our own mozzarella, and I love that. Our cow is not producing a ton right now, so I'm not making mozzarella at the moment, but this was a whale of a deal. Like I said, I'll portion it out for like pizzas and stuff like that in the freezer. Cheese freezes very well. All right, now on to the big haul of produce. Lots and lots of produce. So we got celery. I got 4 bunches. They were $1.50 a piece. Great deal. They were locally grown. And a bunch of sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. And those were 70 cents a pound, I believe. And a big 25-pound bag of onions. These are candy onions. These were $18. We had a decent haul of onions. In fact, I have tons and tons of leeks still out in the garden, which I need to pick. But I did so much canning with onions with like salsa and pasta sauce and stuff that we are almost out of the ones that we grew ourselves. So this was a nice find of onions. That was from Amish. It was a little trade of oranges. It was like $2. So that, and then we got lots of apples. We already did tons of apple cider, and after the fact I realized that maybe I should have made applesauce, but that's okay because we will use these apples. It's okay to buy some sometimes. These were Jonna Golds, and they were $14 a bushel, so I got 2 bushels of those. And then over here I got a whole bushel. These are half bushel boxes of Cortland's. This was at a different Amish, and this was $18 a bushel. So I'd gone to this one first, otherwise I would have gotten all my stuff from this one because they had a bunch of different varieties, but that's okay. Yeah. We don't mind. And then I have a box of yummy squash. We did not have a good year of squash at all, but that's okay. I don't mind helping out and helping someone else out and buying their stuff. So I don't know what these are. The lady there that was actually purchasing some, this was like a self-serve stand, that's the word. And she was like, these are amazing. So I bought some of these. This is a weird one that like grew together that we thought was funny. But this is what they normally look like. So what's the variety? Someone tell me. I don't know what it is. And then of course, butternut squash. So that was 50 cents a pound for those. We also got some stuff for the dogs. We got some dog treats. This actually is for our mailman because he is the sweetest guy ever and he loves giving dogs treats, and this was a whole $4.50. So every once in a while we'll get him a box of dog treats or a package of dog treats, and then he has some for his whole route for his dogs. We are country folk, of course, and so when he drops off like Amazon packages that happens occasionally. Gives dogs treats in the area, and they just love it. So he's the best. And then I got, I thought it was a good deal. I actually haven't looked it up, but it seemed good. It's 30 pounds of Blue Buffalo, and it was $18 a bag. So that was good. Our dogs are set. So that is our haul for our fun girls' day. We spent about $300. Now a bunch of that was on lids, of course, and the dog food and the cheese. The cheese does add up, even though this will last us months. And I will be making probably about 40 quarts or so of applesauce out of the apples, and plus making plenty of desserts and eating probably an entire box of those. So this will actually go a long way. This is kind of a staple haul in a way for us. Not necessarily like this will last a month or anything like that. It kind of will just continue using this as, especially like spices and stuff as needed. Hope you enjoyed this little haul of ours, and stay tuned to see how I use these things in our everyday homestead life. Hope you have a great day and have a blessed week. See you next time.